My name's Misty Melgoza, and this is my story. I was adopted as a baby, and I grew up as an only child, never meeting my biological parents or biological siblings. And as a child, it didn't really bother me, but I think as I grew older into, 14, 15, 16 years old, I started realizing this emptiness that I felt and this need of affirmation. As I started high school, a lot more things became attractive to me. Drinking, doing drugs, skipping school, premarital sex. All of those things were just so much more attractive to me than living a good life. And I started down this very, very dangerous and dark path. And before you knew it, I moved out. I was 16 years old. I didn't have any kind of authority for me, and so the drugs that I started taking and the amount of drinking that I was doing and skipping school, all of those things just really overwhelmed my life. Isai and I, we worked together. We had the opportunity to cross paths, and he was always just so kind and sweet, and it was something so different than what I had experienced in my life. And one day he just kind of stopped talking to me and started cutting me off, and I had this question of like, why aren't we hanging out anymore? Why aren't we talking anymore? And he told me that the way that I was living my life, it was too hard for him to have somebody like that in his life. He was getting his life right with Christ too. So before I knew it, I just responded with, okay, I'll change. God put somebody in my life, even while I was involved with all of those things, to really show me Jesus' love. God gave me the beautiful gift of having the opportunity to get baptized with Isai. We both came to that decision on our own, and we had the, hey, I need to tell you something conversation, and it was such a beautiful moment to share that with my best friend. I remember coming out of the water and how light I felt. All of the burden and all of the sin and all of the need for being accepted and wanted and loved had just been erased from my life. Not long after that, I got to marry my best friend. Growing up, I didn't have a youth worker or a youth pastor to really hold me accountable in life and to help guide me and to make the right decisions, or to pull my ear a little bit when I was making the wrong ones. So the fact that I get to minister to middle school and high school students who are going through so many difficult things right now in their lives, if I can be part of that, then I feel like I'm giving back to these students in a way where maybe they don't have to go through all the things that I had to go through to understand who Jesus can be in their life. My name's Misty Melgoza, and this is my story.